sports. It's in the game.
Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros, left pocket got pound. Somebody gon' want revenge, somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left touchdown.
Jameer!
Let me get some room.
Jameer! Turn your Bluetooth loud! Y'all turn your Bluetooth loud!
Man, I got on Bluetooth.
Jameer!
Pull up and pop out and pull out. Head on and hold on, pedal to metal. When I put my foot on, I got to put on. I got a bad one, they want to keep me. Oh, that's a good one. Pockets are dense, I think my bread is hard as a crouton. Receipts in my pocket don't come with a coupon. Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay.
Welcome back in, everyone, to EA Sports coverage of the NFL. It's Bronco football as we rejoin the action in quarter number one. Flacco leads to Lindsey on the draw. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
They'll try and run for it with Lindsey. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. He needed a yard. That's what he got, and it's going to earn him a new set of downs.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the first down.
Here's Flacco off the play fake to Lindsey. He'll get this one to Patrick. And they'll get this down to the 10. Now they'll have it first and goal following that gain of 17.
My Smith had blue chain on.
Together there, in-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Broncos with their first trip to the red zone thus far. They've got a first and goal from the 10-yard line. They'll run with Lindsey. Breaks free again. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a Bronco touchdown. With the first touchdown of this Super Bowl. As his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Solid job up front, really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
That was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run, end result, 6 points.
Touchdown. Extra point from McManus is good. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And we are tied at 7. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Did you get it working, man? Did you get it working?
Let's dive a little deeper into Kansas City's Super Bowl title as their offense comes back out here, CD. First title in 50 years. Last one, the 1969 season. And, of course, a lot of talk about it being Andy Reid's first title. Well-deserved for him.
And how about the way that this team wins games on offense? So much motion, so much variety. you know, anyone can touch the football and make a big play. It actually is a nod to the team that won the Super Bowl after the '69 season. There was a lot of that in that offense, and who could ever forget then head coach Hank Stram on the sidelines. 65, toss, power, trap. This could break, boys. This could break. And there's a touchdown. And in this game, you're going to hear a play called Wasp. And that was the big throw on 3rd and 15 from Patrick Mahomes to Tyreek Hill.
Nah, we ain't going down like that. We ain't going down like that.
And for Andy Reid, and they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line. 1st and 10 here for Flacco. He completes this to Sutton. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal. Play fake here on 1st down. Now a hit, and Flacco drops the football. It's loose. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, give some credit to the defense. They forced the big play, knocked the ball free from him, but it's a cardinal sin by the quarterback. Know where you are on the field, and he just gave up at a minimum 3 points.
You dumb,
Instead
man.
of getting down, takes the contact. The turnover ensues. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Now a throw for the All-Pro Kelsey is complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. Looking for Murphy, and he finds him complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there, a 22. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 47. And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. An outstanding pickup there for the Chiefs. 46 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. A 1-yard touchdown reception as they have taken the lead. The touchdown all set up by the big play 1 snap before, but they finish it off here with a shorter completion, this time for the score.
I like how they stuck with what got them there, right? The big pass play, got the momentum going, right? You create it with a play like that, and you come right back with another pass play to finalize things off.
Butker now to add the extra point. Oh, and it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
It's so risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
This quick pass complete to Sutton. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Good opening quarter for him. Remember, he had the sack earlier. Now a tackle for loss, another tackle for loss.
He's really making it tough on the play call, though, isn't he? Because it's one thing to try and adjust when it got
under a heavy rush, and down he goes. And that is the third sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Yeah, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game, I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. Out now the Chiefs offensive unit ready to do battle again. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Over the middle, complete. It's Lucas. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a first down. They're going to look to throw. And this thing is blown up defensively. They will not get a throw-off on the trick play, and that'll go down as a sack. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. 2nd and long. And incomplete here, so a little razzle-dazzle on that one, but they couldn't hook up, and it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. That is caught at the 7. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll run it with Williams. And no signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1. No gain on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and goal. 2nd and 1. And that's caught. It's Kelsey. Touchdown, Kansas City. Travis Kelsey, his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down? Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And that is caught. But he will come down out of bounds, says the side judge. Incomplete.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them
I was
to do
going to
that?
ask you, maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film with those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hole, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. On 3rd down, here's Lindsey. So he fought off the tackle, and that effort gives him the first before he's brought down. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. A break from the ground game here. Flacco. And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. On 2nd down, a run with Lindsey. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Third down. Flacco needs a decent chunk of yardage. Before the game, they were running the route tree about as efficiently and effectively as we could have possibly imagined, but sometimes the passes just go awry.
Yeah, let's face it. When you're running the route tree in pregame, you don't have defenders breathing down your neck. You don't have defensive backs making plays on the football. Hard to replicate the intensity of the game in pregame.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
It's Kelsey on the ground. And he's got room. Past the 20. And they move this.
You want mine? Watch this.
All the way down to the 9. How about this first quarter for them throwing the football?
This defense has 0 answers for what they've seen so far with the ball in the air. I'm not sure how they're going to change things around, but offensively, I keep attacking. I keep throwing the football until they make me change.
Watch again, watch again.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10.
Can I go back? Cool. This is what happens if you play Madden with me. I'm gonna wind that back right quick. Caught the ball, watch this. Caught the ball.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Shoot both of them. Get out the way. Move. And then he caught me.
Caught the ball right there. Caught the ball. Shoot both of them.
ball, watch this. Caught the ball. Shoot both of them.
So that. Now I'm playing Madden.
What a girl at?
Who?
Shamira.
Oh, she in the house.
She hurt her, how she hurt her feet?
Said she sprung it.
You know what she said? I called out there to school this morning. Said somebody got doing, she sprung her feet or broke it or something. Did she break it or she sprung it?
I think she sprung it.
Did her mama come get her?
Yes, sir.
Huh? No, you said you got gas in your kidney.
Nothing, just playing the game and stuff. That. Go with that. You alright?
Yeah, I'm good. You got you.
Yes, sir.
Where y'all at?
Home.
What time?
Right here on the floor listening to music.
Oh, well.
Listen to music.
Oh, you're in the mode, huh? What y'all doing tomorrow? I'll say this name.
Nah. I think mom gonna teach her how to drive.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Y'all gotta be careful. Tell them to take you on one of them bad roads. That's good.
Sir?
That's good.
Yes, sir.
Y'all like y'all get your own ride.
Yes, sir.
Y'all going back to work when y'all out to school?
I'm looking for a job now.
We look for one.
I think Popeyes.
We can cook some chicken.
Yes, sir.
Say what piece they got doing chicken. I'm gonna come over there and give me some of that chicken. So, look.
Sir?
Like, go somewhere where you comfortable at. Don't just go anywhere. Go somewhere where you comfortable at.
Yes, sir.
Alright?
Yes, sir.
Just don't go nowhere anywhere. Go somewhere you comfortable. Like, try Pig Wheelie. Or something that you ain't gotta do too much.
Yes, sir.
Lay back. That way you make your money work. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Get your little overtime. Yeah. Go to Pig Wheelie, you know, you stop, go like do trucks.
Now I'll think about trucks.
Just do time. Yeah. You go do trucks. You know, take boxes,
Yes, sir.
stack them, and put them on shelves.
Yes, sir.
Right, to get you a little, like a little scanner or whatnot. They'll show you how to do your little scanner. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Y'all try that, then you can try like Dollar General, somewhere where you're comfortable.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Fast food restaurants ain't gonna work out too much. Somebody gonna make you mad. Alright?
Yes, sir.
Go somewhere where you comfortable at. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Where that girl at?
She think she in the house sleep.
She sleep?
No, yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir, we did. They eat anything?
I'm gonna eat something in a minute.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. What level you on?
I'm talking Madden.
Oh, you on Madness?
Yes, sir.
Well, let me speak Ty.
Yes, sir.
Why he playing his live? His music.
Mm-hmm.
What, man?
That one.
Oh. Hey, Dad. What's up? Man, listen to music. No, sir.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful. He's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs.
Yes, sir.
9-yard.
Bro, look at this. Look at this. Man, look at this. Look.
Now, what are you doing? Oh, what about it?
No.
Oh. Hey. Good. I'm doing good. Yes, ma'am. Dad. Dad. You talked to Grandma Consider yet? Oh, she came over there? Oh. Oh. What they're doing? Oh. Oh. Yes, sir, we did. We had some pizza and a drink. And then we had cooked some macaroni. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. She in high school. It's alright. She walking around on it. I said she in there walking around on it.
I had called to school. She said she would heard him. So your mama told her she had to come home.
Oh.
She heard, is it bad?
No.
No, not that I think. Not that I know of. There you see DeMarcus.
I ain't seen Mark. Now y'all talking out there, y'all getting to him now?
Oh,
Yeah.
yes, sir. We played him on the game.
Y'all been talking to him?
Yes, sir.
Well, it's good then.
He be
Y'all
playing.
keep in touch with him.
Yes, sir. He be playing the game.
Y'all keep in touch with each other then.
Yes, sir.
Don't leave out of sight. Don't leave out of sight. Y'all stay in touch. Y'all brothers.
Yes, sir.
Stay in touch.
Yes, sir. You talked to him? I said you talked to him?
I ain't talked, not no call like you used to. I don't know if they let what.
Oh.
Yeah, not even call him. If you call, you want to come over here, he gonna trick me one time. He gonna trick me one time, gonna tell me tomorrow so you want to come over and stay. Got over there to go get him, he done ran off and ready to go play football. He come wait up there, the guy don't go pick him up, you left and wait, come have me come wait up there now. I never again. My baby. All games y'all got.
Number PS4.
I got a PS4.
You do?
Yeah.
Oh. You got some games too?
I got that yes. God
Lord of
Oh,
War.
you got that game?
Yup, I got that God of War.
Oh. Is it fun?
You what?
They say, is it fun?
I ain't played it in a minute.
Oh. You talk to Auntie Joanne?
Nah, I ain't talking with him.
Oh. I want to add. I think on one of the posts, somebody had posted on Auntie on their page. No, I'm talking about Auntie Evelyn. Somebody had posted on her on their page.
Oh, so yeah. They both put on. Yeah, C did it. With Junior no more now.
Yes, sir.
Play with it over. Yeah, they did that. Junior, Steve did that. He put that on there.
Oh. She was young.
Yeah, he had Junior on there. Junior don't stay in I think Junior in Montgomery. Jarvis and Junior in Montgomery now.
Oh, they stay out there?
Yeah, they been out there for a long time. You know, Coco up there in Birmingham.
Oh, because she used to stay down here in Monroe, in them houses.
Yeah. You know, after Coco, after they went to school, Coco left when and got his own place. He's still in college, I guess. I think he left college now. He got his own house up there.
Oh.
Man, look this stuff. Shut up. Y'all be good, man. I'll call the channel for y'all, okay?
Yes, sir.
Go wait. Do me a favor. Go wait that girl up. Let me check on her real quick, bro. Before I hang up. Man, I'll leave y'all alone.
What's it? Schmidt, that one check on you.
Hello?
Brother, look at this. Look.
Touchdown ground.
Watch this.
And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead.
Look, watch this. Oh, one hand caught that. Look, watch it. Watch it, look. I did, look. No, one hand, look. One hand ain't even on the ball.
Butker on for the PAT. Oh, and it's a fake. They'll try and throw for him. And would you believe it? This is caught in the end zone. And the fake extra point works to extend their lead by 2.
Partner, they're up big. They snapped the ball from the 15 for a regular PAT. Yet they fake it and get it. Is the kicker's leg tired? What's going on here?
I don't know, but defensively, now with this deficit, now you add 2 more onto that. They fake the PAT. That stings a little.
It definitely stings, and I know the guys that I played for, they wouldn't be as mad at the opposition as they would have been at us for allowing that to happen.
As Denver comes back out here offensively, this is a team, Charles, that finished the season 7-9, won 4 of their last 5 to get to that mark. Really what killed their chances was that 0-4 start to the season. A couple of those losses were really heartbreakers in the final seconds of the game.
And they were hurt by injuries as well because they lost 2 of their better players early in the season. Bradley Chubb, outside linebacker, defensive end, and Jawan James, starting offensive tackle. They exit early, don't really play much this season. But this Broncos team, they feel like they found their quarterback in Drew Lock down the stretch, because at one point, if you said inept when you talked about the Denver offense, you were on target. Down the stretch with Drew Lock, though, started to show some sparks of life, and they feel good about heading into 2020.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Bronco first down.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense, and reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? And it sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him. On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. Tackle made there by Frank Clark.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Now on 3rd down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. Flacco off play action. Got a man. He finds Sanders. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 31-yard line.
Mom, there you go. That kid.
Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
I got played. I got.
We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Flacco on the give to Lindsey. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They'll try to draw Lindsey. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. He came out ready to play. That's 3 tackles for a loss, Charles. We're only in the 2nd quarter.
And that's problematic for the guys trying to run offense, because that means he's got a pretty good idea of what they're doing and is actually beating them to the point of attack and making those plays. Might have to think about some misdirection or something to try and get him away from the ball.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
Sometimes it's just not your day. There's another failure right there on 3rd down.
And that is no good. Oh, he missed it just wide of the upright, and this score will stay right where it is.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it, and this one winds up no good.
The tight end, Kelsey, has it over the middle, and he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards. They'll look to throw here on first down. And that one goes incomplete. They tried something out of the bag of tricks, but it's incomplete and now second down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. It's Chris Harris with a pick. Well, partner, let's put a bow on the Super Bowl for Kansas City. What a comeback win. Yet another come-from-behind victory for Patrick Mahomes and company. An absolute heartbreak for San Francisco.
Didn't Madden predict Kansas City would win the game?
Yes, 35-31, I believe they predicted.
I felt like most of the predictions I saw had the game in the 30s, so a little bit lower scoring than we expected. But a lot of fireworks down the stretch, all by Kansas City. But how about San Francisco? Had the lead in the ball, under 12 minutes to go, and held Kansas City to 10 points through 3 quarters. And somehow they're winging their way back to San Francisco, trying to understand how they lost that game.
Yeah, not only did Kansas City win it, but they end up winning it by 11 points. They didn't see that coming at all. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. On second down, it's Lindsey, and they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. The Broncos on third down, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd down and 12. Flacco from the gun, and that will be incomplete. Not much going on this drive. Looks like they're going to have to punt it away, CD.
And right now, I know a lot of their fans are screaming for the OC to change things up, get away from what he's been calling. Sometimes you just need better execution of the plays that have been called.
And this one will be touchdown inside the 40-yard line.
Let's go.
The Chiefs offense now making their way back onto the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense.
And that's caught inside the 30. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
Well, you don't have to be a genius to watch this game and figure out they've had plenty of success moving the football here in the first half. We've seen exhibits A, B, C, and right on down the line, haven't we?
Yeah, we just saw exhibit Z right there. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
The way he's been slinging it in the first half, you expect everything he throws to go for a touchdown, but I guess he's going to have to wait to try and pick up that third, isn't he?
Yeah, I thought he had him for a second, but you're right, not to be. He's got Fuller. The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit, and another first down. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better without getting beat deep for Big Pat.
And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Now he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come.
Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. And that's something you almost never see nowadays. When you fake it, you're at the 15-yard line on a PAT as opposed to just going for it from the 2.
I'm sorry. I know they got it, and congratulations to them, but it's just not a good play. I mean, the risk-reward is really off the charts, not in your favor. Run your offense out there. Put it on the 2-yard line if you want to go for 2, but I'll be darned. They ended up getting that one, didn't they?
Flacco going to bring up the Broncos 1st and 10 at their own 27. The drive will commence with a run by Lindsey. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Looking to throw on second down. Flacco, and he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. From the gun, Flacco, and that is incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
And certainly not the greatest of kicks there. This one will be down inside their own 40-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Looking to throw. And this thing is blown up defensively. They will not get a throw-off on the trick play, and that'll go down as a sack.
Well, maybe that can give them a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things has gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
They certainly thought they had him surrounded and probably thought they were going to get him on the ground and get the sack, but he was able to elude that. And even though it threw it incomplete downfield, if you're a defensive back, you're loving the pressure that you're seeing from your front.
And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Davian Williams,
Look, watch it. Look.
as his guys continue to pour it on. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover it? And you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.